Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I have been trying to wrap my head around what next video I wanted to put out there for you guys, and I finally decided to be done with the makeup videos and to really dedicate my YouTube channel to what I'm passionate about, and that is like inspirational, motivational speaking in the aspects of my life that I felt like I've learned something, and so that way I can kind of put it out there to help these young adults or independent people who are struggling to find themselves and to find their purpose in life. And I really just want to kind of build a community of people on here who all kind of feel the same way that I do, because I know that I'm not alone. I know that I'm not the only 20-year-old person out here who's working full-time job trying to figure everything else out in life. So if you guys are lost or feeling stuck or just struggling with your purpose in life and don't really know what the next steps are for you, trust me, you're not alone. I'm here to be kind of voice of you guys and of myself, because I know that I am a very strong-willed person. I know that I have a really good head on my shoulders. I'm just really struggling to figure out what's next for me and kind of where I belong in this big ass world, because there's so many job careers, there's so many job paths, there's so many opportunities, and it's just a huge place. And it's just like I'm here isolating myself in this one position when I need to kind of open my mind to bigger and better things. And so that's what I'm here to do, and I'm here to just kind of discuss with you guys my struggles of like a work-life balance, because I'm 20 years old and I have been struggling with making time for myself, making time for my friends and family, and still maintaining a full-time job while trying to go to school as well, because I am still dibble-dabbling in school. If you guys just want to kind of chit-chat with me, kind of pick my brain and see where I'm at right now, and to see if this video, this channel is someplace that you belong, then just keep watching. So in February, it will be 2 years since I've decided to leave my parents' house. I moved out at the age of 18, and I do have a video on my channel. It's a story time about me moving out, so if you guys want to check that out, I will link it down below. But I moved out of my parents' house just on a random argument. It wasn't planned. I wasn't planning on leaving, and I wasn't planning on like being gone for good, but it just happened. So since then, I have moved in with 2 different people, and I had learned a lot of lessons in both of the places that I have been staying at. I don't really want to touch on it too much because I just don't feel like it's necessary in this specific video, but I may do a video once I feel comfortable enough talking about those living situations. So I currently work a full-time job in San Francisco. I'm trying to take at least one online class for college. It's really hard for me to maintain a full-time job and go to school, because I'm the type of person that I like to learn by visual, like by looking or hearing or somebody telling something to me. That's the way that I learn the best. If I'm having to sit down and read something, I promise you I won't remember it. So I'm really struggling with that. I also have, a relationship that I'm in and trying to make time for him as well as making time for my friends. It's just a lot. And so I find myself very stressed out. I'm a Leo. We get in our heads, we overthink everything, and I just don't want it to get to the point of where I'm then damaging my relationships because I'm not being my best self. I'm not in my best mindset to give to other people, you know what I mean? So the purpose of this video is to kind of just let it all out here. I have taken therapy before in the past and it was great, but another thing is time management. I have to make time to go there, and it's not that I don't have the time, it's I'm not making the time for it. That's one thing that I'm really trying to work on, is my wordage of things. I've been watching The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I forget his name, but the author of that book. I've started to watch his videos, and he really, really talks about how what you say, it becomes flesh, and your words, they become flesh. So once you say it, it's out there, it's there. So he does demonstrate 2 different point of views from his Rich Dad versus Poor Dad, and basically just like your wordage on how you think of things, a question will open your mind to things, a statement closes it. It's done, it's dead. So if you say I can't afford it, that means that it's done. There's no more revisiting this. But if you say, how can I afford it? That's going to cause your mind to open up to possibilities. And you're going to be thinking about, okay, so what am I going to do? And for me, I'm the type of person, I don't like to settle. So if I want something, I'm going to get it regardless of how long it's going to take me or how much it's going to cost or any of the other variables it could be. I'm going to get it. So that's one thing about me, is I am very determined. I know that I have a lot of potential to be something great, and I'm just trying to figure out where to start, because I think that's the biggest thing for all of this is like, where do we start? You know what I mean? Like, you want to be here, but what you have to take steps. Not everything is going to happen all at once. It's not just the final end result. It's what happened and how did you get there. I started working a new job recently as well in San Francisco, and it's a big adjustment for me. I went out there because it was better pay, as well as just the environment seemed a lot better. In San Francisco, it's all working people, so I figured that I would at least be able to communicate with people of a higher level and maybe get a better understanding of the job opportunities that are out there and maybe pick a career. But I don't know if there is a specific career for me. Maybe I have to make it up. Maybe I have to create one myself, and I'm okay with that. I just kind of wanted to go out there just to see if any doors would open up for me. And I know that it's not just going to happen by itself. I kind of have to give a nudge to make it happen, but I feel like it's a start. And ever since working in San Francisco, it's been a lot because I'm commuting, so I'm having to dedicate a lot of my time there. But I hope it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it quite yet. I haven't figured it out. But I hope it's worth it. And so I'm trying to be optimistic about it. I'm trying to be open about it. So that's something big for me, something new. I really just want you guys to understand that you're not alone if you're feeling stuck or you're struggling. I'm going to make many more videos about this. I do have to head off to work, but I just kind of wanted to give a little teaser about what this new journey is on my channel, what the content of my channel will be. I do have something planned this weekend, so I will be vlogging. So it's going to be like my lifestyle, and then kind of tips and advice on just being a young adult, an independent adult who wants to support herself. So I know that this video is very short. I do have to head off to work, but I will be back soon with a very exciting video. And then I just want to kind of keep digging in my brain and seeing whatever I want to talk about, and then I'll record it here for you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot more research on the Rich Dad Poor Dad. He's a billionaire, I believe, and it's just like, if he can do it, why can't I do it? So that's really the mindset that I'm going into this new chapter of my life with, this new chapter on YouTube with. I don't want to lower my standards for anything or anyone. I'm going to make sure that I'm giving it my all. And I'm also okay to take risks. I'm okay with that. I know that risks are kind of a ball game. It's like a gamble. You may or you may not win, but if you do win, I'm sure the winnings will be great and it will be worth it, and that's what I'm going for. And if I lose, then I'm going to look at that loss and figure out what I did wrong and grow from it and learn from it, because I think that that's just what life's about. It's about failing and then learning from those mistakes and fixing it and then prospering off of those. So I really, really hope that you guys can relate to this. And if you don't relate to it, I'm happy for you that you have things figured out, or maybe you just don't think about it as much. This is something that's on my mind every single day, and I don't want it to get to the point of where it's anxiety or stress. I want it to be a point of manifesting and growing and just figuring things out instead of it being like a burden on me. So that's where I'm at. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.